bomb to Logan Petty, which was pretty much the difference last night.
Interesting format where they go 1-1-1-1-1, and it's something Joe Bunting wanted to do. Not only that, but he also wanted to do no rest days because he didn't feel that the teams that only had 2 pitchers should do well in a 5-game series. So, anyway, I'll take it away. Here we go. Game number 2 tonight.
All right, Andrew Slade on the mound. First pitch is high for a ball. And a 1-0 pitch, a line drive to left field. It's going to fall for a base hit. So Colin Lombardo, the league's leading hitter, that ball gets by in left field. He's going to go to second and hold up there. A single and probably a extra base on an error.
I don't think you can say it any easier than that, but that's a really good start. You start the ball game. But, table setter like Colin Lombardo, he's been doing that all season. And, I talked to Jeff Ball before the game, and he said, you sense it. It's the kill, and you go for it.
Lombardo led the league with a .480 batting average and also led the league in hits this year. And they're trying to say he did not touch second, but the appeal does not go through.
Bob Willman. So the crew tonight, John Dubel on the plate, Bob Willman at first, and Bill Fishman is at third.
Nick Mateel at the plate. First pitch is a breaking ball low for a ball.
We called him New Tile.
New Tile, New Teal.
Old Tile?
Old Tile. Futile. Futile?
Yeah, there you go.
We'll have to get how he pronounces his name.
It's going to be a lot of fun tonight, boys and girls.
That pitch is cued foul at third base side. The count now evens up at 1-1.
Beautiful night tonight.
Oh, absolutely gorgeous. 78 degrees, I believe. It might get a little chilly.
Yes, sir, handsome.
Did you bring your shawl?
No, I brought the BFA 3/4 zip as I was ordered to do
nice.
so.
I didn't order you to do so. Stop yourself.
I didn't say you did.
There goes Lombardo the third, and that ball goes out the left field. He's going to score the Surf's first run. An overthrow by Guglielmi.
And then this just can't happen early on because you're just giving Kyle Trance, who's going to pitch tonight for the Surf, and he's an emergency spot starter, if you will. We'll talk about that in a second. Mm-hmm. But you want to talk about pressing the issue here. Okay, you give him third, but the wild pitch gives him third, then the wild throw, and now it's 1-0.
That pitch is popped up left field. And that's Zach Kennison, who fair ball, it actually hits the ground, and Teal will find his way to second base. It's a tough one. How do you call that one?
Pop double. It's a single. It's a base hit.
They're
going to call it a double.
Okay.
And it was Bill Fishman, the third base umpire, was right on top of it, called it fair.
So the Surf putting the pressure on Andrew Slade here early in the top of the first inning.
We'll get it. Hang on 1 second. We'll get it. There we go.
And there's the score. Nice
I'm handling it. I'm doing
You're
it.
technically sound.
Yeah,
Look
you know what? It's the black background makes it easier to do. Can we get Bonnie Yager to do it? I mean,
Well, we could get her to do that.
I think we should,
Sam Daggers now at the plate. Breaking ball, hit the first on assisted opportunity. Actually flips it over to Slade, who tags the bag for the first out of the inning.
So it's a win-win either way if you look at it that way. For Buny, you get the pitch to contact, you get the out. But obviously for the Surf, you move the runner up with less than 2 outs. First pitch swinging again.
No doubt the Surf is going to be aggressive at the plate with Slade. Nicatoy now steps to the plate. Put on a show the other night, didn't he?
He sure did. He's the reason why they got into the finals with the walk-off home run in the semifinals. Which you were that. No, we weren't there, were we?
I wasn't at the
We didn't call that. No, we didn't call it. Semifinal? We didn't call that. Yeah.
That'd been nice. That'd have been great.
Yeah.
Call a walk-off. Here's the 0-1 pitch to a toy. Oh, nice breaking pitch. Just misses outside for a ball.
Be very careful when you pitch to him because you've got first base open. But the problem is you've got Logan Petty on deck. But if you look at the Surf, lineup, I mean, I hate to say it, and I love Logan to death, but a prime candidate for a double play.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, you would stay away from Nick's bat. But it's pick your poison at this point.
Logan, that big 3-run bomb last night. First inning.
Hang on, we got 3 and 2 here, I think. Let's see, we'll get it right. That's my fault.
See the umpire, not 2 and 2. Umpire said it was 2 and 2.
But I said 2 and 2.
He did. They did say that.
I'm sorry.
That's what you said.
Here's the board. Okay.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Chopper to third. Del Valle is going to have an opportunity. Thought about going home with it, but does not as he goes across the diamond. He gets a toy. Another run scores for the Surf. Now up 2-0.
Infield in, and still they get a run. Del Valle was just on the grass, but you saw the speed of New Tile that forces Del Valle to make the decision to go to first rather, for the second out. Now the base is empty for Logan.
Now here's a home run hero last night. 3-run bomb to right field.
He came over before, shook my hand, and said, "I'd put a good swing on that."
He sure
I'd
did.
say you did.
That was a no doubt about it. Petty takes the first pitch inside for a ball. And that 1-0 pitch catches the outside corner. It's now 1-1.
Did you hear from the boss, by the way, in Hoodie, how he did?
I did not. I talked to him briefly, but it was a very brief conversation. And did not ask about Hoodie last night. I was too locked into my job. So
There's a first.
count now 2-1 to Logan Petty. What are you trying to say?
Oh, nothing. I was just looking for a place to lean.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, if I could say it, you could hear it. Like I told coaches many times. I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to the dugout. Yeah, that works.
3-1 pitch hits the inside corner for a strike call. It's now 3-2. So here's the payoff pitch from Slade.
Baseball IQ from Logan Petty there, because he's going to force the pitch count to go up just a little bit more. He gets the walk with 2 outs. And I'll tell you right now, Andy Slade on the mound, he's a guy. He'll let you know if he doesn't like things.
Oh, he sure will. He sure will. He does it in his own way, but he does do it.
Mm-hmm. As soon as I find the outs, I don't have my glasses on, but I think, oh, that's not good. That's a hit. Hold on.
And you're going to call a game tonight?
Yeah.
Justin Monero at
You're
the
lucky
plate.
I'm not umpiring.
Swings at the first pitch for a strike. Oh, boy.
I got it.
Chops that one foul. Count now goes 0-2.
Good crowd tonight.
Oh, yeah, we got to expect it with 2 great teams, number 1 seed, number 2 seed going at it tonight. Great game last night. That ball's fouled. That's with Andrew Slade, the way he pitches. Everybody's off balance at the plate.
Well, it helps when you're ahead of the hitter, too.
Right.
And he has run some he's put first pitch balls in the zone, and the Surf have been taking advantage of that. Like 3 first pitch swings in this top inning as well.
I think the only hard ball that was hit was by Colin Lombardo with that first pitch.
Well, and
drive,
he
and
had the force as well.
And he gets him swinging. So Slade gets a strikeout to end this half, but we got 2 runs, 2 hits, 2 errors, and 1 left. We'll go to the bottom half with your score, 2-0 Surf. The Blue Dogs coming to bat. Bottom of the first we go with a strikeout still on the board. Nice work there, Chris Losey. You got to take that out. What do you, premonition here? Kyle Transu on the mound for
I did not
the
know
Surf.
that. It's not in my contract. Nowhere does it say that in my contract.
Marco Rios now at the plate, leading off the bottom of the first inning. Takes the first pitch and bloops at the right field. Going to be a tough play. The catch made there by Lombardo. Fielding his position well. So that's the first out of the innings. Tell us a little bit about Kyle Transu.
Blue Dogs are facing Kyle Transu. You know, he doesn't get a lot of the ink for this team, but he was a walk-on pitcher at Virginia. I mean, you're talking top-notch college baseball.
Big time.
Just left, staying in the game, as Jeff Ball says. He fills in wherever Jeff needs him. He's just an all-around baseball player, and a very good one. So when you have the luxury, like you had a pitcher like Mike Raccabaldo, who was the starting pitcher tonight, couldn't make it, late scratch, if you will. And Jeff is confident in going with Kyle Transu tonight.
Jake Guglielmi now steps to the plate with one out for the Blue Dogs. Had himself a game last night. He was 3 for 3, 2 singles and a double. And that 1-1 pitch is outside for a ball. It's now 2-1.
So I just figured it out. If they changed this app and made it look more like an indicator for an umpire, I would know where the ball's
all
in the
over
strike. Yeah, there you go. I'm like, where is it? What are you going to do?
Uh-oh. The umpire could not make it to the mound with his throw. I don't know if you want to ride him a little bit or no. No? You
No,
stay away from that one?
no.
All right.
I've told all these guys, when you get to be a certain age, the catcher throws the ball back.
That 3-1 pitch at the knees for a strike call, so that count now moves the full to Jake Guglielmi.
Or thereabouts.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out for the second out of the inning.
Okay, so I tap strikeout. It appears on the screen. I wait, let people digest that strikeout,
Yes,
and then
sir.
take it right off. There we go.
And they have to, yes. Good job.
Now
Look at that.
batting number
And it
20,
disappears. Then you
Johnny
hit next
Modell.
batter.
I did.
All right, Johnny Monell Jr. with 2 outs steps to the plate.
And the key base is empty. I mean, that's something that you can guarantee Transu's going to do. He's going to stay around the plate all night.
First pitch is high for a ball. Now Jr. missing from the lineup last night. They have a full brigade. Can I say it like that? Full brigade? Brigade. Full brigade of players. The roster
Compliment?
Yeah, it's a full complement.
Compliment?
Oh, brigade. You're
Brigade
kinda
or
going to war.
fancies?
Aren't you? Is it like a brigade? You're kind of. That's what
It's
they're
the
doing.
mi-
They're
it's
going to
the-
war.
That's the fancies in the members parade.
Count now 3-0 to Monell Jr. Alexi Colon on deck if he were to get on base. And take it all away. 3-0 pitch is over for a strike call. Here's a 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss.
Took something off that one,
He
too.
sure did.
I guarantee you one thing, though, partner. Buna comes to play, they'll battle you for 7 innings. 2-0, 12-0. They'll battle you all night.
They battled last night, down 3-0 early. Came back. The pitch is fouled straight back. Didn't hang their heads. Battled back in the ball game, make it 3-2, and then a couple insurance runs by the Surf. And some good pitching on the mound. Cameron Mathis came in and really did a nice job keeping the Blue Dogs at bay. Here's a 3-2 pitch. He walked him.
That he did.
So Monell, a 2-out base runner with Alexi Colon.
Now batting number 5, Alexi Colon.
The majority of this Buna team, if not the entire Buna team, participated in the Bridgeton tournament, which we had a chance to watch them and officiate them. And that's where I get it from. I mean, these guys will not die. And Julian Del Val really was impressive in his 3 games that we saw him in Bridgeton at third base. That's why I'm surprised he didn't
did it
go
again
home.
last night. He did it again. He was spectacular last night. Just holds it down so well at third. And that could have been a communication thing if you're really thinking about it. Maybe Guglielmi didn't feel comfortable with him coming home with it, or he just decided on his own. But I thought they had him. Actually, with a good throw, they may have had him.
I concur, but again, I mean that's a good conversation to have because you've got a third baseman like that and a catcher like that too. So, maybe Googs early in the game, let's get an out instead. Can't argue with that because you know what? You don't get him out, the inning's still alive. Multiple runners, not good.
Count now 2-1 to Cologne. And there's a shot to right field, but hooking foul. Cologne waits on that a little longer. He'll know we may have ourselves a 2-1 ball game.
If you're thinking left, what do you think? That short fence out there? And again, there's another white car on the other side of the fence.
All right, well.
The guys are looking at us in the crew. They don't understand where we're going in there. I can't believe that truck didn't kept it there.
2-2 pitch gets him swinging, so that will end the inning on a strikeout to Alexi Cologne. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and one left. We will go to the top of the second with your score 2-0 Surf here on BFA Sports.
Now batting number 8.
Top of the second we go with South Jersey Surf coming into the plate. And, Chris, those 2 runs actually scored. You even think about Lombardo's double. They're 2 unearned runs. Ball gets by in left field, gets second base. So it's actually, I put him down for a double. It was a single and an extra base on the air.
Right.
Then the throwing error by Guglielmi. He wouldn't have scored. So there wasn't any hits after that. So technically Andrew Slade is pitching a good ball game at this point. It's a hard ground ball to Del Val. Here's the throw across the diamond, and he gets him.
That's swallowed up.
So Anthony Cello retired on a ground out 5-3. Put it in the books, and A.J. Hansen.
Now batting number 2.
Now this
A.J.
young man,
Hansen.
we've seen him come in to pitch. Talk about a D1 talent here, Villanova product. Plays a good center field, too.
Hits well, too. He was 2 for 3 last night.
If I had an indicator and we just hooked it up, come on.
I like the idea.
Okay.
It could be something. That ball's ripped foul to the third base side. Count now 1-1. Yeah, it's a good call.
Thank you.
It's perfect for you.
Yeah. Click, click. See, they call them clickers. We call them indicators.
Well, I know. It's a very professional term. I understand. You're such a professional guy.
Yeah.
That 1-1 pitch is high for a ball. It's now 2-1.
If you say so.
Count now 3-1 to A.J. Hansen. The 3-1 pitch from Slade. He walked him.
Baseball 101. Deep counts, high pitch counts. Surf doing it right now. Pitching to contact from the other
Now
side.
batting number
Doing it
21.
right now.
Dante
Forcing
DePalma.
Slade to put the ball over the plate. Obviously, that's a good move on their part, good strategy. And Dante DePalma, now with a runner at first base and 1 out, steps to the plate to face Andrew Slade. That pitch is a blooper. It's going to be a
That's
tough play.
trouble.
Kurtz makes the grab at first for the second out of the inning. So one pitch, pop out. Slade's got to like that. Back to the top of the order with Colin Lombardo, who, we against scores. I don't know how good of a scorer I am. I said it was a single and an extra base on the air. He might have gotten by. It might have been a clean double.
I like that.
I didn't look at the replay, but
I like that.
it was a hit nonetheless. He hit it hard.
It was right at. Where did he hit it? He hit it to left field, right?
At left center. It was left center.
Was it Kennison or Cologne?
It was Kennison.
Okay, so it was right to Kennison. Should have made the play. I'm good with a single E7.
I'm trying to cover myself here, Chris. I don't want to be the bad guy.
Sure, make me the bad guy. I'll be the bad guy.
I'll go down with the ship with you.
Yeah, right. You'd be the first one to throw me off.
Well, I thought you'd be like a life preserver the way you look.
Oh, man.
Like a
Did
float.
you see Glory Days? Oh, he posted on Facebook. Oh, God.
What now, Chris?
What's the first thing Chrissy said? Really?
And at one pitch is low and away for a ball. Count evens up at 1-1 to Lombardo.
The Home Run Derby album that he posted.
Oh, I didn't see that. I got to check it out.
Oh, we'll get you.
I'll get
60 pictures. I'm in like 36 of them, just holding a microphone. I'm like, why didn't you tell me?
You getting that kind of exposure, Chris? You were probably running in front of the camera.
One time I did.
Yeah, I did see that. Matter of fact,
that was good audio though. You got to admit. Remember what they did? I ran in twice. The first time I ran in because it was I think it was Joey Gal and Coach Terry, and they were actually discussing strategy. And I said, let's see if we can get some audio on that.
Mm-hmm.
The better one though was the whole Ventnor team went over, and
oh yeah, whenever
yeah,
yep,
that was great.
Mm-hmm. Our ground ball to short. Sorry, gets a nice little friendly hop and throws him out at second, and that will end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and one left. We go to the bottom of the second with your score 2-0, courtesy of Bunning Family Pharmacy. Welcome back as we move to the bottom of the second inning. Kyle Transu back on the mound for the Surf as he faces Louis Sari. First pitch is a fastball low and away for a ball.
Gotta love Louis with the All-Star game, and we were talking to him.
Oh man,
That
was
was
a lot. That was a lot of fun. And he's asking us what he wants. What do we want him to throw? I mean, really?
It's awesome stuff. We got a lot of feedback on that. Did you see that?
Nah, I don't look at my press like you do, Chris.
Well, it's all I do every day.
Do you?
Yeah,
You do?
24 hours a day, 7 days a week, because it's all about me, right? Actually, I did see.
If you say so, and you do say so, by the way.
I did see some of the comments, though. Like Doug put it, said no one said we could do it.
Oh, yeah.
That's awesome.
No, we did. Put our best foot forward. Ground ball to short. Antonicello throws across the diamond, and he gets him at first by a couple of strides. 6-3 the put out. for the first out of the inning.
Antonicello is one of those guys that's the ACCC connection with Jeff
Now
Ball.
batting number 23, Jimmy Kurtz.
You got to hurry, though, when you got any of the Sorries running, and he did.
Jimmy Kurtz now steps to the plate with one out here in the bottom of the second inning. First pitch is a bit high for a ball.
Jimmy was my sleeper pick in Home Run Derby.
Yeah, I mean, I could see that, especially with the porch being a little short in right field, too. Not taking anything away from it at all, but you think it would have an advantage from the left side.
Yeah.
Please turn the foul
But
ball.
Gallagher,
Sleeping the.
good Lord.
Yeah, the
47, 49 home runs. What was it again? 47, 49. Stevie Westcott. BFA's own Stevie Westcott in the house.
That's pretty. New one? Oh, beautiful. Yellow lab or golden?
Golden
Oh, I
Lab.
love golden. These are the
Beautiful.
best.
That pitch is fouled away as the
They're
count
the
remains
best.
1-2.
Please turn the foul ball.
Toby,
You talk about faces for radio. There you go, right there.
you are an equal opportunity insulter, I'll tell you.
He knows he expects it. That 1-2 pitch is inside for a ball. Oh, he
No.
called it straight. Okay, I spoke a little too soon. I need to.
Now batting number 22, Julian Del Val.
All right, so the second out of the inning is Kurtz goes down looking. First pitch is a breaking pitch outside for a ball.
Let's Mike the puppy. Yeah, let's Mike the puppy, I said. Yeah.
Breaking pitch just misses outside for a ball. It's now 2-0.
We don't have a great vantage point on the strike zone.
No, and that's why I made the error. I have to
Yeah.
apologize to the umpire.
Yep.
Swing and a miss by
That's
DeVell
fine.
on that 2-0 pitch. Must like it down low in the zone. He went after that one.
I think looking at Jimmy's reaction that he thought it was inside.
Mhm.
Yeah.
There's a 2-1 pitch. Over first strike call. Count now moves to 2-2 to Julian Del Val with 2 outs here in the bottom of the second.
See, now that's what I'm talking about. Kyle Transu, college experience. 2-1 off speed, behind the count.
That fastball misses low and away.
Tough to do. Now we're going to see here on a 3-2 count, not many can throw 3-2 off speed.
Open base, off speed, maybe a breaking pitch. 2 outs. No, that was a breaking ball.
See?
Del Val did a nice job of fighting that one off. As he stays alive at 3-2. Jan Sari waits on deck.
They won't go that far, would they? We could see behind the plate.
I'm not going there. 3-2 pitch is pounded in the hole. Oh, what a diving grab by Anicello, but he's not going to have a throw on Duval. But nice play by Anicello down at short.
You want
It's
to
an
talk
infield
about,
single.
you want to talk about just glove ability and athleticism at the shortstop position. Mo
Now batting
Antonicello
number
was
2,
it.
Jan Sari.
He had no chance, but still, you know, Del Val can fly, but what an effort at short.
Oh, great effort. I mean, look, could have got up, planted, and thrown, but that was just going to be too tough of a play. But nice play by Anicello. First pitch to Jan Sari is outside for a ball.
Here's a guy who will lay one down anywhere, any time of the game.
Mm-hmm. He's like a gnat. I said it in a good way, as
Yeah.
a compliment. He's just one of those ball players that just finds a way to make something happen, whether it's with his glove, his bat, on the bases. Yeah,
And a toy at third is just about at the grass.
he's expecting something. Obviously, with a left-handed batter, maybe he knows Sari pretty well.
Please turn the foul ball.
Yep, this is the ACCC reunion.
Mm-hmm.
And the tour continues tomorrow night back at Northfield.
That pitch misses just inside for a ball. It's 2-1.
Tough call. Transu didn't get there.
There There's a humpback liner. It's going to fall for a base hit as Del Val moves up to second base. So back-to-back hits for the Blue Dogs. Maybe get a little rally going on here with two outs with Isaiah Kennison.
You don't try to do too much with it, and that's what Soaries do, especially in this case, Jan. And fastball out over the middle, and you just put it the other way. I don't want to answer that.
Okay.
I don't know who that is.
It's probably your attorney. Chrissy's like, I'm out before I even get married.
Yeah, right.
That ball's cued off the bat. That's going to be a tough play. Kennison chugging down to first. Here's the throw. And they get him. And that'll end the inning. And a little bit of rally going. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We will go to the top of the third with your score 2-0 Surf. Courtesy of Bunting Family Pharmacy here on BFA Sports. Top of the third we go. We have Nick Newtile at the plate. The Surf leading 2-0 over the Blue Dogs. BFA Sports bringing this to you live stream as that ball's grounded foul. And oh, look at the acrobatic move over there at first base.
Who's down there? I can't tell.
I can't tell either, but good move nonetheless.
Well, now he turned around and showed us the number. Jeff Sennett.
Got the moves. Oh, caught him on the foot. Yes, it did. I caught him on the foot, and Slade questions it, but it did catch him. You could hear it from our vantage point. So now a runner at first base.
Sam Daggers.
That is good baseball right there.
Sam Daggers. Go ahead. What was that now?
I'm just saying that's good baseball by Nick, because any pitch that's close, you would make it look like it hits you. From our vantage point, it hit that little hump right in the front of the batter's box.
Yeah, I thought it had a sound like it might have hit his shoe.
Yeah.
That's why I thought it caught him. So,
but then again, we're looking through a fence. So
Sam Daggers, who grounded out first to the pitcher, 5-1 his last time up. Actually, 3-1, I should say, his last time up.
By the way, other than the fact than Jeff Sennett at first, that's an empty dugout tonight for the Surf.
Mm-hmm. Only, I think, 9 strong maybe tonight.
That's it. And 2 quick strikes.
Line drive. It could be a double play ball, and it's going to be, as that ball was hit right at Rios. And doubles up Newtile for 2 quick outs.
That's how you erase one. And you're Newtile, I mean, you're stuck. I mean, when they say watch the line drive, but you're getting a secondary lead, you're dead in the water there.
Exactly. You need to get your secondaries, and made it a lot easier. That ball's hit foul on the third base side. As Nick Natoy, who grounded out third to first, his first time up, steps to the plate.
Just checking to see if anybody commented on our thing. I was going to bring it up, but no. We had some good.
They're probably saying, "Why isn't Losey doing this?" By the way, this is my last frame. It's my final frame.
No, you're coming back for the 7th.
Gotta toss it over to you.
Oh boy, I'll get that ball. Just handle it.
I will. Rub a little dirt in it.
Don't drop the ball.
Count now 1-2 to Nick Atoy. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Low and away for balls. Slade being smart with his pitches, keeping it away, trying to get the batter to chase, especially ahead of the count.
Did you get to talk to Joe Bunning at all last night?
Very briefly. I was too zoned in on what we were doing here.
And he keeps getting call after call after call about our coverage of the All-Star Game and the Home Run Derby, and that was just unprecedented, and we were delighted to bring it to you.
We're blessed to be able to bring it to you, and Atoy draws a walk. The ever-dangerous Logan Petty now stepping to the plate. Walked his last time up.
Number 3, Logan Petty.
I'm looking for his mother, Bonnie. There she is, and talked about the hole in his pants. That's his lucky pants.
Yeah, he will not.
They won't even go.
Superstitious. Won't wash them.
Oh, they don't go in the house.
So I know, that's crazy.
Yeah, they don't even go in the house.
That's crazy. It's pretty awesome, actually. I love it.
Oh yeah,
that's a guy who's zoned in.
It's a great kid.
1-0 pitch hits the outside corner for a strike call. It's now 1-1 to Logan Petty.
Wanted to get an update on how Chase was doing because he was stuck in a hotel for like 3 days after he signed. They kept him, quarantined or something like that.
And that 1-1 pitch is at the knees for a strike. It's now 1-2.
According to Logan, they're not even going to let him throw until next year.
Really? Well, that makes sense. Obviously, you got to protect the investment.
Yeah.
Work out, get in shape. You look like you're ready to get on the mound.
Yeah.
Or, I mean, you are the mound. I'm sorry. That was a Freudian slip. I don't know. Here's the 1-2 pitch. There's a ball lifted to left field. Shouldn't be a problem for Isaiah Kennison. He makes the grab and ends the inning. So we move to the bottom of the third.
And we head to the bottom of the third.
There it is. We take you out. Petty hit that one fairly deep, going the opposite way.
How about that?
We want to thank the Bunning Family Pharmacy, who brings the pharmacy home to you for giving us the opportunity to bring this live here on BFA Sports. Bottom of the third. The Blue Dogs down 2-0.
Number 9, Mike Gazzardo.
As Mike Gazzardo leads off the third inning, his first time actually at the plate as we move into the third. Batting in 10th spot tonight. First pitch is low and inside for a ball.
Messes up everything here for your score sheet. Why would they do
I had to add
staple.
Yeah, staple together. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, try to be as efficient as
Folks,
possible.
that is like high tech right there.
After Gazzardo, we go back to the top of the lineup as he pops that one up the first base side. Could be tailing back in. A chance to make a play, and Petty making an effort over that fence. But we have Gazzardo Back to the top of the lineup with Marco Rios and then Jake Guglielmi for the bottom of the third inning. Now, we were talking about it a little bit briefly. Andrew Slee, not taking anything away from Transo, he's been pitching great. I mean, he's got everybody off balance except for, and again, 2 unearned runs. Just needs a little bit of help offensively, and maybe they can get back in this ball game.
He's doing a really nice job of keeping the score at 2-0, and one of these innings has to break for Buna, and typically it does. I mean, all season they'll hang around, they'll get that one inning, they'll be able to get some offense. It's going to be tough against this young man, though.
I think Gazzardo might have broken his bat. He goes and gets a replacement. Count 1 and 2 to him. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out.
So the only thing that the strikeout logo does not do is it doesn't advance the outs. See?
Mm-hmm.
Right,
you got to be
somebody there. Yeah,
completely thorough, Chris.
I got you.
Marco Rios now, as we go to the top of the order, takes that first pitch over for a strike call.
Good pace tonight, too. I think I just really ruined it for us. But, there's that place that we can't name because they're not sponsors of the broadcast. It's not too far away.
We're going to go there. I even bought a couple cigars. I don't know if you smoke cigars.
I don't, but, it's okay. You do.
We could sit outside.
Smoke 2 for us.
Gazing in each other's eyes.
Yes, we can. Sunsets.
I'll end up talking about how wonderful you are. There's a shot in the gap to left center field. That's going to go all the way to the fence. Rios takes his turn at first, and he's chugging into second. Here comes the throw. It's going to be close.
Oh, don't throw on A.J. Hansen. He got lucky there. Antonicello couldn't come up with the throw, but A.J. Hansen on a rope, chasing the ball down against the fence. Fortunately for Buna, Antonicello couldn't come up with it.
Maybe that's the spark the Blue Dogs need, because now you get Jake Guglielmi coming off a big night, going 3 for 3 last night. Hit a shot against the fence. Thought we might have been out of here.
Jake Guglielmi.
But, yeah, getting back to the at-bat before with Rios, first of all, I mean, in the leadoff spot, he knows what to do with an off-speed pitch and a hanger like that, and he smoked it to the gap.
First pitch, Guglielmi catches the inside corner for a strike.
And he'll rarely say something. He just looked down.
Nah, he's a class act.
Catchers normally do that, too.
That one's foul the first base side and falls safely in foul territory. So the count now quickly 0-2 to Jake Guglielmi.
That was a seriously defensive swing by Googs that time. The fastball, he tried to sneak by him. And now this is where Transu can do a whole bunch of things. He's got 2 strikes. Controlling the running game is important, too, especially against Buna.
And Rio's taking I would say, a fairly healthy lead out second. May spin and turn, try to chase him back. 0-2 pitches outside for a ball. It's now 1-2.
You want to make him chase. The problems are the dirt balls, as we saw in the first inning.
Mm-hmm. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Like a breaking ball that might have got away from him. It's now even at 2-2. Like Transu might have slipped on the rubber there. And a 2-2 pitch. Foul tip. Squeezy struck him out. So Guglielmi goes down swinging for the second time in this ball game, and that will bring up Johnny Monell Jr.
Well, you got the guy you want.
Now batting number 20, Johnny Monell.
Former big leaguer, runner in scoring position.
One swing of the bat ties this game up. Stevie Westcott in the house.
He was the second best looking thing when he walked in, too. Would you that beautiful puppy? Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. What was the name of the dog again?
Toby.
Toby.
Great story about that, too. That means it's fate, my friend.
1 pitch. High away for a ball. It's now 1-1. That ball gets out to center field. Rios is going to chug into third base. He takes the turn at third, but it will hold there.
So if you're Dante DePalma there, if you're going to throw one there, you want to make sure that you don't do that.
Right. Right. He didn't want to move him in a spot where it's an easy pass ball, scores a run.
Anything.
Force them to put the ball in play.
And this is a guy who can make serious contact.
That 1-1 pitch is popped up to the third base side. Giving Chase a toy. He's right at the fence. Goes out of play.
And I'm surprised, too, that Transfer gave him something to hit there. But now he's ahead in the count 1-2.
And
got first base open.
The very well-seasoned Johnny Monell Jr.
And Alexi Colon on deck.
There's the 1-2 pitch. High and tight for a ball. It's 2-2.
We'd expect another one in the same kind of spot, too. First base open, like I said. Do not want this guy to beat you.
Transu gets his sign from DePalma and winds, and the 2-2 pitch. There's a
Like
shot
that.
to deep left center field, taking it way back. That ball is off the top of the fence. Monell takes a big turn. They may get him at first, but no, they won't make a throw.
They might
Monell,
have
that ball went off the top of the fence.
They might have a conversation about this one.
They're going to have a conversation.
But apparently they're not now. Jimmy is turning around and looking, Jimmy Kurtz, because he knows the field.
He's
but
not
the way
arguing.
it bounced back out, I would say it did not leave the park.
Wow. Seems to be you had controversy both nights.
See if we have it again.
You have it again, Dave?
Yeah, I just played it.
All right, play it again for us. I'm
Play it
sorry.
again there,
you gotta,
Sam.
You got to let us know when you do that, Dave. You can't sneak us. Look at that shot. He kind of knew it was going to go deep enough that it might leave the park. And that ball hit the top of the fence.
Yep.
That hit the top of the fence. Great camera work by Charles Hope catching that one. Senior camera operator.
Yeah, he got a promotion.
Yeah,
in title only, though.
Umpire is now waving his hand. Need some ground rules on this one.
So apparently,
Hey, Jim, you want the right call made only when it goes against you. I get it.
We got that on. We're live, Chris.
that's all right.
Let's see. Can we run that back again? I don't know if no, what? Don't.
Yeah, we're going to run it again. That's
Batting
fine.
number
Here it
5,
comes again.
Alexi Colon.
And take a picture of this if you want to, but this clearly hits the first fence. Great angle here. Boom. That's the first fence.
Yeah, and it can't bounce off the chain link,
Good
or if you want to
point.
call it like that. It actually hit the top of it.
Good point.
Now, first pitch is over for a strike call, but the Blue Dogs are now on the board 2-1.
And they were 4 inches away from tying it.
That breaking pitch is outside for a ball.
Jimmy gave me the sign. Be quiet, with the throw.
Did he? You be quiet. Whenever it is. You never listen to people tell you to be quiet.
Never.
Yeah.
Made a living doing that.
Count out 2-1 to Alexi Colon.
What I tell you, partner, there's that inning. Buna just needs one of those innings. They, like you said, Slade's doing a nice job on the mound for the Blue Dogs now. All you need is that inning, and they've got it.
Swing and a miss. Count now moves the 2-2 to Colon.
You want to really take it back to the basics. You've already won the inning. Now a chance to tie it.
Let's see what Colon can do here. There's a ball lifted to center field, but it'll stay in the park. A.J. Hansen gets underneath it and makes the grab. And that will end the inning, but not before the Blue Dogs put one on the board on 2 hits. No errors and
we got
one
three
left.
books.
We will go and turn it over to my partner, Chris Losey, for the 4th, 5th, and 6th. We'll be back right here on BFA Sports, sponsored by Bunting Family Pharmacy.
Justin Minero will lead off at the top of the fourth inning here for the Surf. They lead 2-1. He's the designated hitter. And you're looking at Andy Slade in his fourth inning of work. First pitch strike.
And as you talked about it, Andrew Slade has done a hell of a job on the mound tonight, really keeping the Surf batters off balance with the exception of that one-line drive single to left by Lombardo. And there's a little humpback liner.
Rios plays his position well, and that's one out.
And again, ball not hit hard, Chris. Just a little humpback liner. Easy play for Rios.
And
Now
2
batting
pitches to the
number
pitch
8,
count.
Giacomo Antonicello.
Mo Antonicello, who has shown us some stuff with his glove at the shortstop position tonight, hasn't he?
Sure has. Had that diving stab in the hole. Couldn't quite get his sea legs underneath him, so to speak, and make the throw, but dazzling play nonetheless.
Oh, he wasn't getting Del Val anyway. But he kept the ball in the infield. That's up high. 1-1. Surf up 1-0 in games in this best of 5, and they're up 2-1 here in game number 2, and that liner is right at Julian Del Val. I'll tell you, you can't hit a ball harder than that, but Julian didn't have to move, and that's the second out of the
Now
inning.
batting number 2, A.J. Hansen.
Slade keeping his pitch count down to your point. He only had 2 there, and I think, 2 on this at bat as well.
Yep.
So it's good for him. Keeps him nice and strong for the next inning if he gets through.
2 outs, no base runners. And here is the center fielder, Hansen. First pitch swinging, lifts one in the air to center field. It's fairly deep. Colon running back on it. He'll make the catch, and how about that? Easy. 1, 2, 3 in the top of the fourth. As Slade gets through 4, we're going to the bottom of the fourth in BFA. 2-1, Surf in front in game number 2.
And we head to the bottom of the fourth. Surf 2, Unum 1.
You know what I mean?
South Jersey, South Shore Baseball League final action here tonight. This is game number 2 on BFA. The Surf up in games, 2-1 in game 2. And this will be Louis Sorry to lead off. And if you don't know that it's Louis by his jersey number, and if you don't know him by his face, his walk-up music is priceless.
Oh, it's perfect.
It's the salsa. Matter of fact,
I would start dancing.
yeah, I did it in the Bridgeton tournament. When he came up to bat, I started doing the salsa behind the plate, and he went, "Give it up, Chris."
I started dancing. Westcott started getting googly eyes at me. I don't know what that was all about, but
Great kid. In the dirt from Transu is in his 4th inning of work. He's allowed only 1 run. Could have been 2. Johnny Manel missed a home run by about 5 inches. That's bounced foul on the third base side. 1 ball, 1 strike to Louis Sorry, followed by Jimmy Kurtz and Julian Del Val here in the bottom of the 4th. Buena with a run in the bottom of the 3rd to get close, and that's our score here. Here's the 1-1. Off speed outside.
last time we were here for the semifinals, right here at this very field, Bruno Molini Park, Sorry hit a bomb to center field for a triple. So he's definitely got some pop in his bat.
Behind the mound, this is going to be trouble. Antonicello charges late. Sorry legs it out.
Hard 90 for Sorry. It's a runner on board with nobody out.
So like Al says, nobody out. And the Dogs have a base runner for Jimmy Kurtz.
Jimmy Kurtz.
And the one good thing about Buna is when you get on base in front of this guy, Jimmy Kurtz, good things can happen. He is an RBI machine. And
Saw
plus,
him
you
doing
got
that walk-off, by the way. Sorry about that, Chris.
It's fine. You got good speed on the bases, too, and sorry. First pitch swinging, Kurtz pops it up. Antonicello out. That's one out. That's definitely not what Buna wanted there.
Not what they wanted. I agree with you, Chris.
So Julian Del Val will come to the plate with Sorry at first and one out. And there's not even an opportunity there to create any of a running opportunity.
Well, not only do you point out wanting to swing first pitch, but the other part is that there's no arms on the bench. We're talking about a nine-man team right now. Let's get in some deep counts and let's see if we can find something we can really drive.
And you've got Hanson in center if you're talking about arms, and then you've got a Toy at third. So, I mean, Jeff has some arms, but still, to your point, if he can coast like this, I mean, he may go the whole way. 1 ball, no strikes here to Del Val. It was a wonder when they were going to throw over there.
Yeah, got to keep your eye on Louis Sorry. He's definitely one of those base runners that can make it happen out in the base paths.
Got to bring Sorry. Got to run him here. And they do, and he's first pitch swinging, and Del Val sends it deep to left, and it is gone. 2-run home run for Julian Del Val. And the Blue Dogs have jumped in front now 3-2 here in the bottom of the fourth.
Yeah, big spot for Julian Del Val. He steps up to the plate and makes it happen with that big swing. And, man, that was a no doubt about it, Chris.
It was a 1-0 fastball right down the middle, and Del Val did not miss it. And Buna has their first lead of the series on the 2-run home run by Julian Del Val. The base is empty. It'll bring up Jan Sorry.
Man, oh, man, what a spot for Julian Del Val. Crushed that ball to left field.
Sorry.
That's going to wake up that dugout. First pitch to Sorry is up and in. 1 ball, no strikes.
Here's a spot here with Jan Sorry. Again, we talked to him like he's a gnat, right? Gets himself on base, starts to create havoc on the base paths. Maybe he can get another, and there you go. He tries to drop a bunt.
I told you.
Oh,
The Toy tried to come up with an incredible play in the coach's box. 1-1. I said he was going to lay one down. Yeah, Steve Westcott's right because he was up on the grass the last time. Whoops. Not sure how that pitch missed him, but it's 2-1.
like an acrobat in there.
Julian Del Val, a 2-run bomb here in the bottom of the fourth, has given the Dogs a 2-1 lead. Or a 3-2.
Looks like that might be Justin Monero warming up down there.
There's a liner on one hop to second. Lombardo eats that up. And that'll end the inning. But 2 runs for Buna on the 2-run home run by Julian Del Val. And after 4 here, it is 3-2 Blue Dogs on BFA.
We got ourselves a game.
To the top of the 5th we go. And you see the score, the Blue Dogs in front 3-2 on a 2-run home run by Julian Del Val. And now the product from Cumberland County, Anthony Maselli, into the game. In relief for Andrew Slade, who, as our partner Steve Westcott said, and absolutely on the money, he did his job tonight.
Oh, 100%. Slade pitched an absolute wonderful baseball game. Again, no earned runs against him. So let's think about that. He gave up the line drive single. Runner advances on the error in left field, then on the throw by Guglielmi, and then scores on another error. It's an unearned run. So, in the event, Maselli, again at a Rowan College of South Jersey, Cumberland. The pride of?
Of what? Millville?
No. Pride of Rowan College of South Jersey.
Oh, okay, there you go. I thought that was a lead-in.
And Kelly Slade's right here in the house. You got to make sure you give her props.
Dante DePalma leading off the bottom of the 5th, or the top of the 5th for the Surf. He is 0 for 1. He popped up the first base his first time up.
I think it's a really good move with Maselli coming into the baseball game at this point. Obviously, you've seen Slade a couple of times to the lineup. So bringing in Maselli with the velo that he has, and he pitched an absolutely beautiful game against the Water Dogs last time we were here.
Reminder, Game 3 tomorrow night back at Northfield, which is the home of the Surf. Will it be 1-1 in games? That pitch is on the corner. And a ball and 2-strike count to Dante DePalma to be followed by the top of the order, Colin Lombardo.
Maselli painting the outside corner like he works for MAB. Is that MAB? Is that
Wow.
Sherwin-Williams? We'll go Sherwin-Williams.
I think MAB is back in the 70s and the 80s.
Weren't they a sponsor of the Phillies, too?
Oh,
Wasn't
my
that
God.
big? Yeah, they were
at
big.
the old
Yeah,
Veterans Stadium, they had MAB paint.
That's right,
Yeah.
man.
They're long gone.
Yeah. Well, you got to remember, I'm old, so that's the only thing in recollection I have. Anything new, I'm not relevant.
Western.
So.
Come on, the signs with Gerard Bank.
Yeah, Gerard Bank.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Chopped to short. Sorry on 2 hops. 1 out.
He makes it look so easy. Good grief. I mean, he read that thing right off the bat. That is not an easy play at all, but made it look absolutely
Now
silky
batting number 7,
smooth.
Colin Lombardo.
You know what I make look easy?
Eating?
If you put the indicator. Here's Lombardo. He is 1 for 2 with a run scored. Was on base and, as we like to say, matriculated a run as he, with a base hit, reached on an error at second, stole third on a wild pitch, and scored on an errant throw from the plate.
Matriculated, huh?
Yeah, what are you saying,
Did you
Steve?
study the thesaurus before you came?
What do you say?
We're entertaining somebody here tonight.
I
Steve
don't know.
Westcott's getting a kick out
Hey,
of you.
give Steve some love here. Come here. What are you going to say? Say again.
No, I was just commenting on Mr. Fisher's comment about eating. You said,
Oh, I
know what I
eat.
do well, and he said eat.
Oh.
It was encroaching.
Oh.
It was
That,
encroaching, comment.
excuse me. That is the pot calling the pot a pot. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's there. And it's 1-2. Another Honeymooners reference.
Yeah.
So we have a ball and 2 strikes, 1 out, bases empty. We're in the top of the 5th inning here. Fast-moving game tonight on BFA, Game 2 of the finals in the SJSSBL in the inaugural season.
And been a heck of a one at that. A lot of great talent in this league. Here comes Sorry again. Del
Val
Val cuts it off. Wow.
And no throw. He ate it.
Yeah. Well, that's an infield single.
He's in command of his pitches early on. 1-1. That's a curveball, and it misses outside. 2-1 now to New Tile in front of Sam Daggers.
Maselli definitely has to have his mind on Lombardo over at first base with his speed. The kid is a hitting machine, and he can steal bases. And
That's a high throw.
I think Kurtz tried to deke him. It looked like he tried to deke him as if the ball got away. How about that?
Malini's got some ground, too, here, Malini Park, with the fences that far away from the bases, so any kind of an errant throw be possible advance. Back at the plate, 2-1 coming to New Tile. That's bounced foul, and there it is.
Cat-like reflexes by Steve Westcott.
Sure.
He gobbled that one up
Moved about 4 inches away from there to there.
like a kielbasa sandwich. Jeez Louise.
It's 2-2 at the plate. Another foul ball.
My God, that scared me, and it wasn't even to our side.
33 is Shane Vistano, and he's going to take another spot behind Jimmy Kurtz there. Get away.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, boy.
Look at him. He's just trying to gather himself right now.
Lombardo at first, leading off in the 2-2 coming to New Tile. Up high, and it's now 3-2.
All right, so here's a batter right here in New Tile that you have to get out. You have to get out because you don't want to put 2 runners on. You get down to the meat of the order. Some power pack, especially Logan Petty, send deep to left field.
So Daggers turned around and asked John Duble if that was a strike, and John said it was. Yep. 2 on and 1 out. 2-1.
So he's definitely got some velo coming in out of that right arm of his.
Now, if you're Buna, how long do you go here?
If Miceli's around the plate, you stick with him. He's definitely the guy you want to see close out this game. Miceli's around the plate, you stick with him. He's definitely the guy you want to see close out this game. He can go long. Just got to work through this.
Fastball right down the middle, and Daggers comes up empty. 2-2. Two on, 1 out. And here's the 2-2. That's up high, and the count runs full to Daggers with Nick Atoy on deck.
So, Steve, you were saying what about the bullpen?
Yeah, there's no bullpen activity right here for Buna, so, I mean, this is at least his inning, if not, as you said, game. But there's no activity, so this is his inning for sure.
He has now 2 consecutive walks,
Yeah,
and the bases are loaded with 1 out.
He did not want to do that. Definitely did not want to do that. He's not all over the place. He's just missing the zone, and now we're going to take a quick timeout to settle him down a little bit.
And we're looking at the Buna dugout.
I don't think
Kurtz
this is playing
not coming out.
No, I don't think this is playing out the way Jimmy Kurtz had hoped.
Now
Obviously,
batting
nothing.
26, Nick Atoy.
No runs yet. No damage done yet. Still 1 out on the board. Hoping for a ground ball double play, possibly.
You better be real careful here. 1 mistake, and this guy can make it 6-3, just like that. Nick Atoy.
Corners in, middle infield
Swings
back.
and misses that one. Bases loaded, 1-1.
Again, remind everybody, Lombardo over at. Oh, okay, I just got a little slightly distracted there.
Got Lombardo with first pitch swinging, 2-hopper right back to the mound. Miceli pitches his way out of it.
Man, oh man, he got it done when he had to. What a great inning by Miceli to fight through that one.
No runs. The bases left loaded for the Surf will go to the bottom of the 5th here in game number 2. Blue Dogs hanging on. They lead 3-2.
Here to 3, Surf 2.
top of the order in the bottom of the 5th for the Buna Blue Dogs, and that is Marco Rios, who is 1 for 2 with a double his last time up. 3-2, Buna in front. Anthony Maselli pitches his way out of a bases-loaded one-out jam in the top of this frame. And this is where we are. And a strike call to Rios. Rios to be followed by Jake Guglielmi and Johnny Manel.
Junior.
Yeah, I forgot.
Sorry. Marco Rios really got it started off for the Blue Dogs back in that 3rd inning with that double, and then Monell Jr. hit that bomb off the top of the fence. I have to ride him a little bit for only getting a single out of that, though, right? What do you think, huh?
He's allowed.
He's allowed?
He's
Why,
allowed.
because he played big league ball?
He paid his
You're not going to get on
dues.
his. You're not going to get on his case.
Nah,
Come on.
He's smart. He's considerably more experienced than these young boys. To his left, a Toy with a great play at third, one out.
Picking apples off a tree, a Toy. There you go.
Solid play there at third base by a Toy. One down.
Now batting number 4,
Guglielmi.
Jake Guglielmi.
Tough night for Jake at the plate thus far. Been up twice, struck out twice. One out, bottom of the 5th. In game 2, it's 3-2 Buna. The one thing that we have noticed, if there is a game 4 here, they may want to consider a day game because this field is lit terribly.
You know, hey.
The Toy's going to get another shot on this one. Comes in hard. 2 outs. This is nice here, but look at shortstop.
Yeah, but you're not out at shortstop. You have no idea what it looks like out there.
No,
You
no,
go
no.
out there.
Look, you should be able to
Now
see.
batting number 20, Johnny Munell.
Nah, I mean, if you were out at shortstop, you don't know what it looks like. It looks. Hey, look, the light's shining off of Steve Westcott's head. I mean,
I
come
can't
on.
believe you
Looks
didn't
good.
say, oh, wow. 2 outs, no base runners. Manel swings through that one. As Al mentioned, Johnny Manel just missed a 2-run home run his last at bat, credited with a single off the fence in left center field. 1 strike pitch. And it's quickly 0-2. 2 strikes, 2 outs, no base runners here in the bottom of the 5th for Buna.
They must have turned the lights up because it got a little brighter out there.
Popped up. Out of play. Sounded like
Oh.
metal.
Off the garage behind us.
I still cannot get over that white pickup that was with the home run derby,
Oh,
Steve.
my
Had a white
gosh.
pickup that was, I mean, what had a bullseye on it. I only got
Hit
hit about
twice,
4
right?
times. Just missed with that fastball. 1-2. Steve, really, windshield? And it was parked facing instead of at least the cab backing in like the other person did.
Guy in the orange shirt, I think it was. It was only
He
hit
stopped.
me
He
here.
blocked. Yeah, he caught one. 2-2. There was a guy in an orange shirt standing, Steve, in the cab where this pickup was backed in to the fence. No, he was in the cab, deflecting the balls away from his truck. 2-2. Now it's full.
Well, now having himself a really good at bat here as he was down 1-2, working the count mound of full.
Alexi Colon waits. And a 3-2 count on Manel. Here's the payoff. Struck him out. Big strikeout for Transu. Ends the inning. He's got 4. He's through 5. We're going to the top of the 6th here on BFA. It's 3-2 Buna in game number 2.
5 in the books here at the Dog Pound. We're heading to the top of the 6th. Surf coming up.
What did Guglielmi do?
Buna 3. Surf 2.
Sixth inning baseball here in game number 2 of the SJSSBL Finals here on BFA. Buna trailing 1-0 in the series. They are up, though, in game 2 by a score of 3-2, and Justin Monero leading off, takes a called strike. Justin, the DH, is 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a pop fly to second. Anthony Maselli in his second inning of work. We talked about the jam he pitched out of, Al. Bases loaded, 1 out.
Big credit to Maselli being able to work through that. He was having some control problems, very little. He wasn't all over the place, just missing the strike zone and then battled himself out of it. Great job by him. Showing a true veteran he is.
And he got a toy and Logan Petty, and there's a called strike 3.
That's filthy. Get the Tide Pod out. The Tide Pen, the Tide Pod. Wash that thing up because that was filthy.
Now batting number 8, Giacomo Antonicello.
Here's Mo Antonicello, the shortstop. And his night, 0 for 2.
You guys go back that far, you can call him Mo?
Oh, that's what we called him when we ACCC games, correct, Steve?
Yeah.
See,
Yeah, okay.
Steve
All
Westcott will never go against me, unlike you.
I do that on purpose.
Yeah.
For entertainment purposes only.
You know what? You might have just lost your seat at the wedding.
Thank you.
Debbie's coming. Me not sure about it. It's the roast.
Oh, yeah. Can't wait for that.
Look out. That pitch is in 2-0.
So second straight fastball high and tight on Antonicello.
You start thinking if you're an umpire, like, what did he do?
Yeah. Selly gets himself.
It's the bottom of the order for the Surf here in the top of the 6th inning, trailing by a run. 1 out, nobody on, and a 2-0 coming to Antonicello. It's now 3-0.
All right, so Maselli finding some control issues again with this batter as he got a backwards K on Monero. Doesn't want to lose this batter necessarily, especially when you're grooving like that. Now kind of finding yourself out of sync again.
There's a strike call.
That's the way to get yourself back into it. Especially with a batter at the bottom, towards the bottom of the order. You want to just groove some fastballs. Can't do him too much damage, right? Just go pitch
like
the contact. Pitch the contact, right?
It's the old adage, right? See how far he can hit it.
Mm-hmm.
3-2 to Antonicello as Maselli comes back. And then he hit him. So Antonicello reaches on a hit by pitch. And with 1 out, he's aboard for A.J. Hansen.
Now batting
And
number 2,
you heard Bob
James.
Willman.
I did hear it.
say,
You could have moved that away.
You get away out of that.
It was a 3-2 pitch, though. I mean,
Yeah, it
I
would've
guess he
been
wanted to
ball
make
4.
sure it was ball 4.
Yeah.
Is that what he was doing?
Yeah.
All right. A.J. Hansen walked back into second and flew out the center back in the 4th.
None like Bob Willman. There's a strike call. Everything okay there, Josh? That pitch is just down. 1-1.
Find when Maselli misses, he's missing high and tight and low and away. High and tight, very high and tight, low and away.
1-1. That's right there. Top of the zone strike call, and it's a ball and 2 strikes. Hansen didn't like it, but I think it was there.
Spoken like a true umpire.
Yep. Hey. Call him like we see him.
The guy, like it.
Antonicello leads off at first. He was hit by a pitch, and the 1-2 coming with 1 out. Popped straight up and out of play.
Please turn to foul ball.
Everybody safe behind us. Didn't hear a bang. Well, I parked my pickup truck right there, so if he goes straight back, I mean, it's still pretty far. That's a far foul ball.
Is that an RK Chevrolet pickup truck?
RK Chevrolet.
Now the 1-2. To short. They'll get 1. They turn the double play. 6-4-3 twin killing gets Maselli out of it. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th. It's still 3-2 Buna in Game 2 on BFA.
Head to the bottom of the sixth. You're to 3. Serve 2.
So we're back to action here in the bottom of the 6th inning, and Jeff Ball and Bob Willman had a little conversation about how their summers are going. We're looking to see. I don't think Jeff was tossed from this game, so no. Just a little spirited conversation between an umpire and a coach. Yeah. It's always good. Bottom of the 6th inning, it's 3-2. Buna in front. Kyle Transu still on the mound for the Surf. And he will be facing 5, 6, and 7. No, 4, 5, and 6. Alexi Colon, Louis Sori, and Jimmy Kurtz Jr. 3-2, Buna in front. Chance to even this best of 5 and bring it back to Northfield for Game 3 tomorrow night. Even at 1.
To your point about the spirited conversation, Coach had a point. He wanted to go down there and say, hey, look, that play looked like he beat it out, and he wanted to make sure.
Alexi Colon.
We're looking down. He just wanted to make sure he knew, hey, where are you going tonight after the game? That's all he was asking him. He was just very spirited the way he asked. Go get a beer, maybe a steak.
Colon 0 for 2 tonight from the cleanup spot, and that got John Dubel.
Yeah, that's smart. So they got him pretty good.
There's no better feeling than that. Good morning. So,
caught him right at the bottom of that.
And in this case, the third base umpire would be putting on the gear. If the plate umpire can't continue, the third base umpire will be putting on the gear.
He threw him out. He just threw out his own partner.
Yeah, I know.
What is that all about?
I made sure they both heard me. but Fish ran down the line too fast.
That was fast?
I believe my statement would be from third. It's like, you got to be dead if you want me to put this stuff on tonight. 1 strike and a very loud one. 2 strikes. Colon to be followed by Sori and Kurtz. Middle of the order, not doing much tonight for the Blue Dogs. 0-2. That's down low. Nope, can't do that. How'd I do that? Oh, there we go. You know what I did? I had 0 balls. No, that's no balls. I had 0 balls, and I hit the minus and went to 3. No. 1-2 pitch is foul.
Got around on that one just a little bit early, I would say. Or a lot of it. That was probably about a good 75 yards foul.
Looking ahead to the 7th inning for the Surf, it'll be 9-1-2 as that pitch is fouled away. Good news, Phillies up 2-0 in Washington.
To your point about the Surf being at the top of the order, exactly what they want against Misselli. Try to get something going. Might be a little bit premature to talk about that now as we're still
absolutely not
winning out, but
absolutely not. To first, and that's fair. Down the line and right, Colon is going to get at least a double. And he leads off the bottom of the 6th with a line drive down the right field line and a stand-up double.
Great at bat by Alexi Colon. Get this inning started off here in the bottom of the 6th inning to possibly put some insurance runs on for the Surf. I mean, for the Blue Dogs, I should say. And timeout called by Jeff Ball.
Jeff.
He wants to get on camera, I think. That's what he's
Yeah.
doing. He's playing to the camera.
He had a big smile on his face. Must have liked something.
Jimmy Kurtz giving the public address announcer a hard time. I want to know what's going on over here.
Yeah.
What? Hey, Jimmy. What? You giving your public address announcer a hard time? I said, you giving your public address announcer a hard time? What's good?
Well, what's this
He's really
for, then?
good.
Then
He's
what's
entertaining.
what's this for? You wanted to do a salsa? Because I'll do it. Yeah.
Oh, you wanted to play a little music.
Who's who? 12? Oh, it's Sennett. Jeff Sennett.
Yep, Jeff Sennett going out to the
man.
mound now. He's going to relief.
Louie, by the way, you know you're a TV star. Whose story came over. There is a pitching change. Jeff Ball, who made a rather demonstrative visit to the mound. And Kyle Transu is finished after throwing 5 complete. He's responsible for Alexi Colon at second. He's allowed 3 runs. They're all earned.
Hey, he did his job. He actually did a very good job on the mound. Very quiet. Get everything done. Only gave up 3 runs, and Sennett now coming out to the mound to hopefully close this one out.
Well, we got Jimmy on the mic, so there was some kind of a confusion as to whether or not, you know. Hey, Jeff.
Oh, he's going to come right out. He
Absolutely.
wants to be
have
on live.
As we have a pitching change, Jeff, you wouldn't mind, was that conversation, do you think that he was safe in that double play?
I just wasn't sure. I just wanted him, he doesn't need to be so vocal over everything with my players. I try to tell him to, if you got a problem with one of my players, just come to me, I'll handle it, and we'll go from there.
You thought he was safe, though.
I did think he was safe.
Thanks.
Oh, you weren't asking whether or not where he was going for a beer and a steak tonight? That's what I thought you were having a conversation. You were
just trying to
excited
get
about it. That's what we thought was going on.
Jeff Ball. This is a great perspective, too. And we get to have the coaches to tell us what's going on. And, you know.
Sennett showing he's got a nice breaking balls. He's warming up here on the mound.
Yep. And Toby's back, ladies and gentlemen. A 10-week-old golden that just steals the show here.
Hi, baby.
No.
Oh, gosh. I think Steve Westcott says he want to put him down and start chewing the wires. Virgilio will lose his mind. We don't need that.
They'll
like
break your heart.
You know, it's a clear sky tonight, but it might be like a tornado dropping down if that were to happen. And I got a wry smile at Dave Virgilio.
Now batting number 17, Louis Sorry.
I got it. Louis Sorry up in a big spot here in the bottom of the 6th with a run in scoring position.
Yeah, big insurance run only 180 feet away. See if Sorry can get a charge into one. Not going to run here for the Blue Dogs.
Good luck trying to tell Bob Willman to get out of the camera's way. That'll be fun. Think we should try it?
Ask him.
Yeah, we think.
Doable. Ask Doable for the ask.
John, can you move Mr. Willman just a tad?
Oh, Charles is saying something to him, I think, because he's looking at the center field. Oh.
Wrong way. What do you say? He's not going to move.
Well, he wants to be on camera.
It's all right.
The best part of him.
So we have no idea what just happened at the plate because Bob Willman will not move. It's a foul ball. We're losing control here, Al.
Everything's good.
All right, so the pitching change. Jeff Sennett is in a big spot here. Going to try and keep it a 3-2 game. He inherits Alexi Colon, who doubled off of Kyle Transu to lead off the bottom of the 6th.
Yeah, and Sorry tried to bunt his way on, actually. Tried to either bunt his way on or move the runner over on that last pitch.
Colon's got a huge lead, and there's the bunt. Look at this.
Oh, he might beat it out.
The bobble, and that's going to end that. The throw goes into right field, and another run's going to score. Colon from second. Meanwhile, Sorry flying around at third. He will get there.
Again, Louis Sorry, either Sorry boys, making stuff happen in this baseball game and the other baseball games we called, and that was a big bunt, and he looked like he was bunting for a hit.
Absolutely.
Now batting number 23, Jimmy Kurtz.
It's now 4-2. Jimmy Kurtz up, a runner third and nobody out, and the fly ball will get another run in for Buna.
And you got the right batter to hit a fly ball because he's got some pop in the bat. That's all you need is a sac fly, and now you got a 3-run lead.
So what the Surf did to Buna in the first, Buna turned the tables again. Took advantage of 2 wild throws and got a run in. That one goes to the backstop. Not far enough, though, for an advance.
And luckily it's a short backstop here for the Surf. That run. And Sorry was not able to advance and score.
I wouldn't put it past Louis, though.
Oh, no.
That
He's
ball,
thinking nothing but aggressive. BFA's own Stevie Westcott leaving.
So if I'm
And
adopted,
Toby.
what's he? 2-0. Nice job by De Palma.
He's what we call another anatomical brother from another mother.
God. Good Lord. Two balls, no strikes. 3-0. It's probably not a bad idea.
What, bad idea to let him swing 3-0?
No, probably not a bad idea to
Just pitch around
put him on.
Yeah, yeah.
And there he does it. So first and third now. Julian Del Val hit a 2-run home run his last time
Now
up.
batting number 22, Julian Del Val.
Still nobody out. And the one thing about this kid, you know, we always talk about him, how highly we all think of him.
Mm-hmm.
Don't put it past him. He might bunt. Squeeze.
It's a player's player.
Yep.
I'll give it up for the team.
Infield in, pitch in the dirt. Doesn't matter. Kurtz is going to move up on that one. So now it's second and third.
Take away the possible double play ball. Still
Time
nobody out, too.
Jeff
Chris.
Ball now comes flying out of the dugout. I'm not sure he could blame Sennett for anything.
Is he possibly thinking about putting him on? Try to bring the infield in, and
Well, if he does, then that would bring up Jan Sori.
which Jan, not a lot of pop in the bat. He is
But
crafty,
speed.
but speed. But if, again, Louis with more of the pop in the bat, more of the power hitter. Jan, more of the crafty hitter, if you will. And let's see if he does. Again, maybe not walk him, but pitch around him with the base open.
I think all the possibilities are on the table at this point, so I would agree with you. So it's 1 ball and no strikes following the conference. Julian Del Val, nobody out, bases loaded. And he smokes
no, he
it to
didn't.
left. Down the line, but it's hooking foul.
Wow. All right, I hate to always say it. The Goosies are out. Look at the hair standing up. I thought he I'm like, you got to be
I'm
kidding.
right down the line, though. I can see it.
Yeah.
It's a ball and a strike.
A long strike, as Coach Ryder would say. He's here present
he
tonight.
would.
Yes, he would. Yes, he would.
Yes, he did. Here comes the 1-1 to Del Val. 2 on, nobody out. That curveball's right there.
Nice breaking pitch. We saw that during warm-ups. Sennett's got a nice breaking pitch. Throws it for strikes.
1-2. Way out. Sori took a peek and then backpedaled back to the bag. It's 2-2.
Nice job by Jimmy Kurtz. Keep his eyes on Sori and whether he was going to advance because he was halfway down.
You don't want to run into something there. I'll say that again. You don't want to run into something there. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
What he said.
Yeah, nobody out. Chance for Buna to blow this thing wide open. In the dirt.
Nice check by Del Val.
It's a full count.
Here's a guy that actually just put one out last time up, almost puts one out on a 1-0 pitch, and does a nice job of good discipline at the plate by not chasing after that breaking pitch.
I don't think he's going to get a pitch to hit here.
I agree with you.
He didn't, and he just looped it behind second,
wow.
and it's going to fall. One run is going to score. They're going to throw to third for a force, but a toy can't handle it. Louis Sori scores. It is 5-2 Buna. A bloop single by Julian Del Val, and he went to second on the throw.
Great job by Julian Del Val to at least fight off that breaking pitch. He stayed with it. He knew the infield was in, and it fell safely into right field.
And it's second and third. Again, for the Dogs, Jan Suri up. Reach base twice.
Now here's one where the infield is in again. I don't see Sari actually trying to drop a bunt, even if he tries to drag one towards second base.
Ball one. I'll tell you, if he does decide to bunt one first base side, look at Logan Petty.
Yeah, you think he's pretty deep?
I think he's pretty deep.
Yeah.
Lombardo even with the bag at second. Smoked through. It doesn't matter. This might score two. Kurtz is scoring. Del Val right behind him. The throw is offline. A two-run double for Jan Sori. It is now 7-2 Buna.
Oh, and he levels off on this fastball right down the middle and crushes it to center field. And here's the big errant throw, unfortunately, but they weren't going to get Del Val. He already had home plate.
Still nobody out. Give Jan Sori a single, 2 RBIs, and a second on the throw. Now Jimmy Kurtz is going to pinch hit.
Miceli's got to be licking his chops right now with up 5 runs going into the top half of the 7th, the last opportunity for the Surf.
It'll be Augie Uzdanovic.
Number 14, Augie Uzdanovic.
I couldn't say his last name. You did very well, Chris.
Uzdanovic is coming in. Well, that's because I did the PA in the Bridgeton. It took me about 3 games to get it right. And then when I was umpiring, and I said, "How do you pronounce your last name?" And he came in the box. First pitch is ball 1.
I've said it probably about 3 or 4 different variations, so
Yeah.
hopefully commit that to memory.
So Uzdanovic pinch hitting for Isaiah Kennison here with a runner in scoring position, nobody out. 4 runs in for Buna here in the bottom of the 6th. That's in the dirt. 2-0. Jan Sori at second. He singled home Jimmy Kurtz and Julian Del Val. Julian Del Val with a bloop RBI single. Scored Louis Sori. Pick off. That's almost headed for center field, but Anthony Cello was able to get a glove on it.
How about the Sorry boys coming up big? Coming up big in this baseball game, and not to take anything away from anybody else, but again, you say that last name, it just creates a lot of headaches for the manager, for the pitcher.
8-hitter, too.
Yeah.
Jan's in the 8 spot. He's not your typical 8-hole.
That was a bullet. Still nobody out, Chris.
Mm-mm. Outside. Count is 2-0. And the top of the order next. That hit him.
Yes, it did.
Uzdanovic reaches on a hit by pitch. First and second, nobody out. And the top of the order, no, we're going to the 10 spot.
Yep, that would be Gazzardo, actually. Sorry about that. He's
That's
down
fine.
here.
See, move the paper and I've been able to see it.
My fault.
Koya.
So Dante Koya hitting for Mike Gazzardo.
Okay.
I'll help you out, buddy.
I appreciate that. Dante Koya.
Coach Kurtz giving his Bench players an opportunity.
First pitch swinging Antonicello. They'll get one. They won't get two. The force at second. That's the first out of the inning, and now Buna has first and third for the top of the order. Oh, we got another pinch hitter.
Yeah, Shane Vastano coming in to pinch hit for Marco Rios. So obviously, Coach Jimmy Kurtz wanting to get his, again, as we already said, getting his bench players in, giving them an opportunity to be in a big game like they are right here in this championship series. Shane Vastano can get it done. This would be a big spot for him.
He almost didn't make it because that foul ball missed him by about
that's right.
that much. First and third, one out for the pinch hitter, Vastano. You saw the advance.
Now Koya now at second base. Jan Sari at third.
Takes him out of the double play. We got one out.
Even a sac fly would be a great at bat for Shane Vastano right now.
Down low. 1-1. Here's the 1-1.
Good check by Vastano.
Stayed off that.
I'm a healthy dose of breaking balls right now.
2 balls, 1 strike. Again, 4 runs in for Buna. I did tell you they were going to have that inning, right?
They sure did. You've mentioned it a couple of times.
Yep.
That it's that one inning that gets them going, and obviously the home run by Del Val got them the lead, and then they have this big floodgates opening inning right here in the bottom of the 6th inning.
I think Manel off the top of the fence proved to them that he was hittable.
That's a good point. Excellent point.
Thank you.
Excellent point.
So now it's 2-2 to Vastano, the pinch hitter at the top of the order, with Jake Guglielmi on deck. Pitch away from De Palma, but no advance.
Third breaking ball in a row to Vastano.
That's an excellent point, because here it's 3-2.
Yep.
I think he has to throw a fastball here.
I would happen to agree with you.
No, takes something off it and he strikes out Vastano, and that's the second out of the inning. That's why we're here and not there, right, guys?
And 100% true.
So 2 outs, 2 on. And we have another pinch hitter.
Now batting number 44, Anthony Pantaleone.
So Anthony Pantaleone will come in and pinch hit in the number 2 spot for Jake Guglielmi. So I guess Anthony's going to come in and catch the 7th inning.
Could. He is hitting
We'll
for
see who
Guglielmi,
else
so
ca-
yeah.
see
Obviously
who else
has to,
catches. Yep.
Mhm.
1 ball, no strikes. 2 on, 2 out. That pitch is down. It's 2-0.
Johnny Monell Jr. is supposed to be on deck, but good possibility he pinch hits for him too.
There's a strike. It's 2-1.
Jan Sari is creeping down that line looking for the first opportunity for a ball to get away from the catcher. I'm watching him. He's just got
Runners in scoring position. I don't think you take Johnny Manel out. Off speed, misses outside. Count runs to 3-1 now.
bases loaded. I think you let Junior go ahead and take a crack at it.
Absolutely.
He's got a bat in his hands.
Count now full, fastball down, chased at it. It's 3-2 with 2 outs. 4 runs in already for Buna in the bottom of the 6th, and they lead this game 7-2. Trying to even this best of 5 and send it back to Northfield for Game 3 tomorrow night. Up high, Pantaleone walks. Johnny Manel's going to get a chance.
So bases now loaded with J-Mo coming to the plate.
That answers that question. You don't take his bat out of the lineup.
Now batting number 20, Johnny Monell.
I think he's thinking one thing right now, and only one thing.
Why not?
Oh,
Bounced first base foul.
and he just missed that one. Absolutely gorgeous night tonight.
Yeah, if you don't
Here
get
in
bit
Buena.
alive.
That's because you got that sweet skin, Chris.
It has to be.
That's what
I
it
mean,
is.
it's
You
like-
know, I'm
yeah.
not getting bit. It's that I'm sour. You know what I mean?
That you are. Past Lombardo, and two more are going to score. Johnny Monell delivers. 9-2 Buna.
He must work for the Postal Service. He delivers on time. Game now blown out 9-2.
A 6-run inning for Buna here in the bottom of the 6th inning. And they've done it
Now
every
batting
way
number
possible.
13, Cole Shover.
And we have another pinch hitter. This is Cole Shover. For Alexi Colon in the cleanup spot. That's a strike.
Remember correctly, Alexi Colon started this inning off with a double down the line.
That's correct. That is correct, which means
So we
they batted around.
Yep. Good foul tip squeeze.
And it's 0-2. First and third for the Dogs. 2 outs. The 0-2 bounces up there. I'll tell you what, Dante De Palma has had a lot of opportunities with balls in the dirt, and very few have gotten by him.
Done a great job behind the dish tonight.
I hear that a lot.
He must be working the base paths then.
Here comes a 1-2 pitch. Curveball. Oop,
Bit low.
must have been low. 2-2. So I think Jeff Ball asked what the count is. He wanted to really know where that pitch was, because that would have been strike 3 in his mind. So instead, the count
it's-
runs full.
Ah, one of those tricks of the trade, huh, Chris?
Yes,
Ah.
just a few.
Gotcha.
Sennett at the belt. 3-2 to short. Antonicello will take it himself to the bag, and that will end the inning. Major damage for the Blue Dogs, though. In the bottom of the 6th, they put 6 on the board, and they lead this game now going to the 7th inning, 9-2 here on BFA.
6 in the books here at the Dog Pound.
Seventh inning, last chance for the Surf. They trail 9-2 here in game number 2. And with the call, here's Al Fisher.
Dante DePalma now leads off the top of the seventh inning. Last 3 outs for the South Jersey Surf. DePalma 0 for 2 today. Popped out the first and grounded out the short his last time up.
We both leaned in unison. You went to look at this lineup, and I went to check the Phillies score, which is now in the 8th inning.
They haven't blown it yet.
Well, Zach Wheeler's still on the mound. Although he did allow 2 in the bottom of the 7th.
That pitch bounces up there for a ball. It's now 2-1.
Thank you. There we go.
So Jake Kuliami was hit for last half inning, but is able to re-enter, so he's back behind the dish.
Yes, I did not know that they had re-entry.
That pitch hits the outside corner with a fastball for a strike call.
Jake had to set me straight. Commercial
At least
break.
somebody did. Here's a 2-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. That'll fall for a base hit. So leadoff base runner in Dante DePalma here at the top of the 7th inning. And then we go back to the top with Colin Lombardo.
Now batting number 7, Colin Lombardo.
Lombardo,
I think this PA guy's growing on me.
yeah, I like him too.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got the whole,
The gravelly.
the little ads. Oh yeah, we used to be a radio guy. So
Really?
Yeah.
Gravelly voice.
first pitch is high for a ball.
Could be a Marlboro band back in the previous days. 1 ball, no strike. I'm sorry.
So you're good. You're good.
That's
All right. Lombardo 2 for 3 today. Had a double back in the first inning. Scored a run. Grounded out a fielder's choice in the second. And infield single in the 5th.
Yeah, but you had an executive challenge on that, and you changed this to a single and an error, which I think is the right call on Kennison in left field.
Yep. Again, we didn't watch the replay on it, but I only kind of saw it live action.
Totally
Could
agree
have
with
been.
you. No, I agree with you. You, my friend, have been on top of everything tonight.
Oh, stop yourself. Go ahead. Keep going. That pitch is high for a ball. Count now. I think it's 3-1. Confirmed by home plate umpire.
And confirmed here also.
3-1 pitch. Pounds his own for a strike. It's now full at 3-2. Colin Lombardo.
Blue Jays 6, Guardians 2. I mean, Indians.
Oh, boy. Here's a 3-2 pitch.
Yep.
Strike 3. Struck him out looking as it catches the outside corner.
Tell you right now, Lombardo didn't think so.
Now batting number 5, Nick Newdow.
That's a 50-50 pitch, Chris. Would you agree?
Yeah. It's all about presentation, my friends.
Oh, nice breaking pitch by Kurtz.
It's
Joey
all about
Kurtz
presentation.
showing he's got some goods. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Oh, hard ground ball up the middle for a base hit. And that one jumped off the bat of Newtile. Now runners at first and second with 1 out. That'll bring up Sam Daggers.
DePalma took a peek going around second, but when you're down 7 runs, you need to make sure you're 100% certain you're going to get to third.
100% agree with you.
You're down by so many.
Now Sam Daggers steps up with runners at first and second and only 1 out here in the top of the 7th inning. Chris Losey all pumped up. It looks like the Phillies may have won. You want to give us an update?
Bryce Harper went deep. It's now 5-2.
Daggers grounded out in the first, hit into a double play in the third, and walked back in the 5th. Pitch is high for a ball. Count now 2-0 to Daggers.
Either
Got to wonder if you're Jimmy. Go ahead.
I'm saying either that Marlboro man is late or there's a light bulb missing because, it's now 2-1. But go ahead, I'm sorry.
Marlboro man may be late.
Yeah, he's late. I've seen 2 before. No, I haven't seen 3, though. Maybe there's a light out.
Oh, nice breaking pitch by Joey Kurtz over for a strike call. The count now evens up at 2-2.
Guarantee you Daggers was not looking for that pitch.
Does he come back with it?
Absolutely. Yes,
He
sir.
does. Struck him out swinging. Second out of the inning for the Blue Dogs. They are 1 out away from winning this ball game with Nick Atoy stepping to the plate.
So I remember I was watching you guys last night, and you broke toward the end of the game. You broke the news we were going to broadcast Game 2, but he's not here tonight, Joe. So we don't even know if we're going to do a Game 3.
Right? Maybe. Well, you could text them. Why don't you shoot a text to them?
Yeah.
Find out what the game plan is.
Yeah.
This is a great series. We are absolutely blessed to be able to bring this in a live stream for everybody at home.
Nothing like the finals. Wow.
The Toy jumped all over that one, but again, as Coach Ryder would say, it's a long foul.
And with 2 strikes, at this point for Kurtz, you got a 7-run lead. Nick Atoy cannot hit a 7-run home run.
He cannot.
Throw him a fastball. See if he'll chase it up high.
I think he's coming with a breaking ball, Chris.
He did.
There it is.
And that's an ender. Foul tip. Guglielmi hangs on to it. Blue Dogs.
I have to laugh. Chris knows he took my last call away, but that's not the last call for the Buna Blue Dogs, who win this game 9-2 in a stellar performance. You're saying you're not sorry. It's okay, Chris. Chris,
sorry.
we have fun. There's no egos here except on your side.
Oh
but that's
my
besides the point. Well, what a great ball game. Listen, we got to talk about the Bunting Family Pharmacy player of the game. And for me personally, you can pick yours. I believe it's Julian Del Valle,
Absolutely.
who had an absolutely
Glove.
huge game. Absolutely huge game with a 2-run home run to take the lead 3-2. Basically, his home run is the one that won this ball game. And then he comes back with a big single RBI back in the 6th inning. So just an awesome game across the board for the Buna Blue Dogs against a very formidable opponent in the South Jersey Surf.
Does this thing have final on here?
It does not have final.
Okay, but we're good.
What do you got to say, Chris? What do you think?
Honestly, I mean, first of all, you come back, you do what you're supposed to do. The series comes in your field. You come back, and you have a really good performance. Thank you. How'd you do that? Okay. Dave Virgilio did that. But anyway, so you do what you have to do. Like you mentioned, Andrew Slade, I think, pitched very well.
Oh, he pitched beautifully.
Yeah, did his job, kept them in the game. And then, of course, that 1 inning. And then they had 2 of those 1 innings, and then Buna ran away with it. So...
well, they're bringing the camera on us, but how much more can we really talk, really? And again, they don't have a wide-angle lens for me, or for you. That'd be pretty wide.
But the difference is, wait, you know what? Let's go this way. Come on. There we go.
There you go.
Okay, so, but the difference is, no, seriously. Let's talk about this, then. Now, the series is now tied 1-1. And again, as I talked to Joe Bunting before the series, and he said purposely he didn't have any off days. Now we're going to see the depth of the pitching. And with the series tied at 1 and a guarantee of at least Game 4 back here, I think right now the edge is still with the Surf. They have, I think, more arms than Buna does. But still, these guys have the bats, and they're really, really hot.
Yeah, but talking to Jimmy Kurtz before this baseball game, Jimmy felt really strong about this series and the fact that they have a lot of arms themselves. So they feel really comfortable. You still have Marco Rios to throw. There's a couple other guys I forgot to even mention. But either way, Marco Rios is probably going to be on the bump tomorrow night.
Yep.
And... again, I would say advantage Blue Dogs in this one if he does take the bump.
For tomorrow night.
I
think, but going through, I mean, you've got the kid from Villanova, A.J. Hansen, who throws great, and Nick Atoy, who throws great, too.
Sure, he does.
I like my chances on that side. But this is why it's a best of 5, and everybody thought this series was going to go 5 games, and now it looks like it's going to.
It absolutely will be, and we're excited to be able to bring it to you here live on BFA Sports. And by the way, let's not take anything away. I know you mentioned it. Andrew Slade.
Yep.
Actually could be a co-MVP of this game because he did pitch beautifully.
How about Anthony Vaselli pitching out of jams?
Oh.
But when I think
got too many.
Yeah, but I think our choice is the right one. Julian Del Valle with offense and defense. I mean, he does what he has to do. Third base is not easy, as I'm sure you know. But the 2-run home run, running the bases. I mean, he's the spark plug for them.
Yep.
And I think he got it done tonight. And I think for that, he is going to be our Bunting Family Pharmacy player of the game.
Agreed.
All right.
We agree on something.
We agree on something.
This
There
is
we
the first,
go.
folks. Take a look at it. It's not going to happen again.
No, it's not. No,
anyway, let's take
he
it out.
lies.
Obviously, great night. Beautiful evening for baseball. We want to thank Bunting Family Pharmacy. We want to thank Dave Virgilio, Charles Hope,
Senior cameraman now.
Senior cameraman,
You got a promotion.
Cody Higginbotham, And Josh Davidson,
Skywalker.
the Skywalker. He had the lightsaber out down tonight,
did.
folks. And obviously, Josh Davidson doing a great job on the switcher. And we want to thank everybody here for watching tonight. We will hopefully maybe see you tomorrow night. If not, we'll see you in one of these games. But again, for Chris Losey, I'm Al Fisher. For
We want to see you
play ball.
play ball. Good night, everybody.